Green and red. Kind of a Christmas color. Thank you for looking at it. All right, we'll put that right back over here. Now, there's a lot of things loaded. Just shout out if anybody wants to see anything. No obligation to buy. I'm willing to show anything anybody's wanting to look at. And then I have kind of two big lots or big groupings of brooches that I thought I would just show, do a lineup, and then be able to take pictures of them so that you know what you're getting. So I think I'm going to start with one of the ones that is listed separately just because this thing is quite amazing. The bling on it is just outrageous. So I thought it's kind of for Valentine's Day or for Christmas, but those are all individual rhinestones. There's none missing. And then this is enamel in great condition. So this is the back. It's not signed by anybody, but it is working order. So it does work nicely. This is a little bent, I saw. So otherwise, I have this one starting at 10. It's quite heavy, actually. So I have this starting at 10. Hi, everybody. And it's running for 20 seconds. I don't know about you, but what I do to display a lot of my brooches is I make them into like temporary magnets for my refrigerator. And then I also do display pieces by getting frames and just displaying them on frames throughout the holidays. That's kind of what I do around the house. Thank you. That one is blingy, I tell you. Kind of get blinded by the light on that one. Let's start with a necklace piece. Okay, so, oh, I have to really move it down here, I guess, for you to see it. So this one is 2-piece, and I have this one. Let me look here. I have this one right here. I'm going to move that to stage. I don't know all the terms. People say AB, I think, is the stones. They kind of are those really colorful kind of, I'm going to take the clip earrings off the necklace. I just added that. They're, I think, called ABs, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but they're ones that are multicolor, kind of in different light they reflect. And this has 2 clip earrings. And I put all the descriptions within like the additional details. So these are the clip earrings, and then it comes with the necklace that has, I think I've heard it called a shepherd's hook before. And a whole necklace, all the rhinestones. I call them rhinestones. People call them crystals. I've heard it all different names. And I have this one starting at 12. And I believe it is got the size. It's 15 inches total. So hangs probably about a 7.5 down. So just wanted to let you know that because it is a little bit on the shorter side. A lot of the things I end up selling is because I have a large neck and a large wrist and large fingers. So a lot of times the stuff I end up buying just doesn't fit me. So that's what I end up selling. So this set, the 2 clip earrings, there is no names on these, but they are just clip back earrings with the 3 large and then 3 small rhinestones on it, is starting at 12. And you get both set, the entire set for the $12. And shout out if there's anything you want to see, or if you'd like to move on to brooches, if that's what you came for. I'm more than willing to jump into those because I love those. That's what I love to do. Thanks for looking at that one. How about something a little different to store your jewelry, I guess, or whatever you'd like. I have these, I call them bedazzled jeweled trinket boxes or jewelry storage boxes. So this one reminds me of like Cinderella's, carriage kind of a little bit. But it has rhinestones all the way around it. None are missing on this one. Very pretty. It is a magnetic open and close, and inside is this swirl kind of gold colored enamel. So very cute. I also have displayed it on a milk glass vase, kind of. You can just put it on the top and kind of display it if you'd like. Otherwise, it's great for storing earrings as a decorative piece. And I have that one, moving to stage, starting at 15. It is a little heavy. It's got some weight to it, but like I said, it does sparkle and I'll run that for 20 seconds. Again, clip, kind of bedazzled jewel box. It's very fun to kind of, great shape. Like I said, the inside is perfect, and then on the outside is just some jewels. Thank you, Jamie, for welcoming everybody in. It's a fun evening. Let's see, what else can we start next? How about a brooch, another brooch I have here, and this one is another, what they call it, I guess the AB. And this one here, you can see is, that's what it looks like. And I think it's about, I kind of have the measurements and all of the sizing here, but it's about 1.5 inches round. There is no signature on it. This is the backing. Works. I try all my brooches before I list them and make sure all the rhinestones are available and secure. And I have this one starting at 10. Let Denise know, yes, what would you like? I have necklaces, I have brooches, I have some jewelry bags, some vintage jewelry bags that I had gotten, just like travel bags, I call them. And then I have some of the trinket boxes. So let me know. I do have some silver also, some 925, and I can run a few of those pieces too. Thanks for looking at that brooch. How about we run a piece of 925? Let me find these. I'm going to move these to the stage. These are, well, they're labeled as far as I can see. There's super teeny labeling right in here. You can see it right there. And it says, I believe, from my magnifying glass that I used today, I think it says there's like a symbol and then 925, and it looked like Thailand. It kind of looked really close. You can kind of see it. I don't test any of my jewelry, so I don't have like a stone or a metal tester. So I'll just say they're untested. That's why I usually put question marks, because I'm not quite sure. But they're hoop earrings. The closures are nice. They're very tight, so that they snap really well. My fingers, they're so delicate, and they snap really well down, so they hold really nicely. There's kind of a nice sparkle to them, and I had these starting at $5. I'll start the auction. Really lightweight, won't drag your ear down. Kind of an oval kind of pattern to them, and they're about 1.5 inches long. Those are sparkly. Wonderful. Thank you. All right, let's move to, how about another 925 piece? Let's move down here and find it. And I'm going to move this one to stage. All right, I think it's there. Yep. So what this is it's a open bracelet. So it kind of like could fit any kind of size wrist, I guess. Here is the tag on it. If you look at the tag, it is, let me hold it up here a little closer so you can see. 925 labeled. I had read when I looked at comparisons, these are like real pearls, but I just, like I said, don't test them, so I don't make any guarantee when I usually list things. But it's a nice, great shape. All the pearls are in wonderful shape. They're kind of two-toned if you look. So there's the real pearl, like real pearl white, and then this gold color kind of pearl. And you can see they're all different shapes. So I think I read like freshwater pearl or something like that. But like I said, I don't make any guarantees. And I will start that. I have it listed at 12. And that's 925 silver. Really cute. Kind of can go with anything. You know, you can wear, you can dress it up, or you can just put it on. Oh, thank you. Yes, please follow me if you don't. I'll start doing more shows, hopefully, after this, once I get a couple newbie shows in and kind of understand how to do everything. Thank you. All right. How about some blue earrings. I know. I have a 17-year-old and prom is coming up. Now he's a guy, so I don't have anything to give him, of course, to wear, but I've offered a lot of this blingy stuff to anybody he's going to take to a prom. Hopefully I can help since I have boys. But so these would be really pretty, like for prom with a light blue, baby blue kind of dress. They are a screw back, very all working order, very lightweight, so it won't like weigh down an ear. Also, so for sure, just great jewelry to like wear for a prom, I think. Or if you just like to dress up and have something very light blue color, it would be really nice. I have them listed for $6, and I will start that auction. Hi, Lori. Welcome in. And that, I think it's running. Yep, it's running. Yeah, there you go. Oh, thank you, Jamie. They're very pretty. They dangle just perfect. Wonderful. Well, thank you, Jamie. Those are coming your way. I'll package those up nice and safely and send them on off to you. Let's run one of these. I wasn't really familiar with the name. I had got this part of an auction lot, and so I didn't know at first. Laguna, I guess is the name. Very pretty necklace. Um, this one is the longer of the two. Oh, you have a necklace that'll match perfect. So just, I put rhinestone, but I'm reading that it could be crystal just the way it reflects the light. It is a shepherd hook, and you can see the name on it right there of Laguna. I think this needs a little cleaning up, so then I kind of think, well, is it silver? I'm not sure. But it's got a pretty long extender on it. So it could be a choker or it could go all the way. I believe I put this one at 18 inches is the total length on it. So very pretty necklace. It kind of graduates in size as far as the beads. And then I have these two, and these are the screw back earrings. Two earrings that kind of match the same bead pattern. So same kind of thing, reflects that light beautifully. And I had this set, the entire set, and these are also Laguna. If you look at the back on the back of the screw, you can see the name right under there. It says Laguna, and this one also has the Laguna on it. So these are, and I think these are also like the ones that open. So they're screw back, but they also open, which is kind of nice. So I have that whole set starting at $8, and I will run that. The necklace and the clip-on earrings all together. Again, this would be like perfect for, well, I don't know, the new generation. I'm not sure they get into the vintage costume type jewelry, but I love to wear it. I love to wear it to work, and I get a lot of compliments when I can wear stuff like that. Thank you for looking at that one. So I know I have an hour, and I'm only 15 minutes in, so maybe I'll show a couple little more things that I have registered, and then I'll go into the brooch lots if everybody wants to kind of head that way. This is something I found and kind of was really unique. I haven't seen a lot of them out there. So I just thought this is what I've seen. They run, some of them run in the $100, I guess. But it's a micro mosaic picture frame. So there is glass in here to put a picture. And it's nothing's missing as far as like any of the stones. The back is marked Italy. If you see right here, it's marked Italy. And it's got a little stand. So when you stand it, it just stands right up like that. And this is how it kind of stands. And there is a dot right here. I didn't try, but I'm pretty sure this pops off this circle. And that's how you add your picture in here. So great shape. The gold's in perfect shape. The feet are in great shape. This just pops up and down. So you could literally put it on a wall, I suppose, if you wanted to display it also too. But blue, and this is kind of like a light lilac, I guess, color. So something really unique I haven't seen before. So thank you. I'm going to start the auction on that. I had it starting at $60 because I thought, boy, the comps I've seen are a lot more. So I am going to hit start auction. And again, just cute, a little frame, I guess. Put a very special little picture in there. with somebody. But yeah, so all the items that I'm showing tonight, I'll definitely put in the buy it now too, as soon as the show is over. So if you think about it later, you have time to look it up, or you're like, boy, I really like that little picture frame, definitely check out my listings, because I'll have all of this stuff listed in there. Thanks for looking at that. I thought it was just so unique when I found it. I was like, what is this? All right, so let's move on to, how about something just really wild? I got this. I thought I would love it, but it was almost a little too wild for my taste. And it is a, oh, you want a picture frame? Definitely. Here, I'll hold it up for you. Let me know when you got it, and I'll put it down. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. Cutest little thing. So what I moved to stage is, and it's called a red bubble lattice stamped, and it's stamped GV9. Now I've seen this listed to say these are lucite, but I don't know what makes that true or not true. So I didn't put that on there, but I've seen that listed that way. So this one is listed as, if you look right on the tag, if I can get this tag to work here, the tag is GV9, which I think it's like a gold plated thing, I think, or something. I'm not sure on that either. I look things up and then I give up because I get frustrated because I'm not quite sure how to read all these jewelry things. I just buy it for the look of it. So this is, and I think I have it listed as far as how it lengthwise. 14 inches is the neck opening. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that is if I put it on the longest chain link right here. It's 14 inches, and then the hang from like the middle down is about another, I think, 10 inches. So it's pretty big. It has a 3-inch extender. So that's this here. So actually the 14 is without the extender, I bet you. When I looked at it, I got my little handy ruler. So yeah, so the opening's 7 inches. So it's 14 inches, I guess, length. I don't know how to really measure. Not that the best either, but I have this starting at $5 just because I thought it was so unique, and have to say not quite my style. I thought I would like it, and then I'm like, not my style. I'm gonna hit start auction on that one. It'd be really pretty with like a Christmas dress, I suppose. With the red, it just kind of shines really pretty. Definitely. Thanks for looking at it. I gotta get a better jewelry hanging system, I think. It reads really like glass. It could be glass, because the way it kind of sounds when you hit it together. Like I said, all of it'll be in my in the my buy it now later if you're interested in any of that. These I looked up because I wasn't quite sure. I thought at first they might be neckties, but then they were listed as dress clips. And these got age. I can tell that these have some age. So they have all the rhinestones, and if you look at the back, why I thought maybe they were neck clips is this. They have like these little spiked kind of clips, and so when you put them, they clip hard. But when I read about them, they're dress clips, and so they got some very vintage age to them. They sparkle. There's 2 of them. There is no names on the back of them though, so I'm not. But they are kind of decorative on the back. If you look at how the clips are, kind of old-fashioned decorative, kind of on the back there. So yeah, I know. I would love all vintage stuff to come back in this style. So I have these starting at $5, and I'll start the auction on them. I know. My friends are like, "You're into vintage?" And I'm like, "Yes. Let me come to my house and look at all the vintage glass and jewelry I have. It's like a museum. Come look at it all." I always say my house looks almost like an auction place. An antique store, I guess, if you want to think of it in that way. So thanks for looking at those dress clips. How about we get into some brooches? Let's do. Anybody have preference? I have a $3 lot and a $5 lot. So does anybody have any preference on where they'd like to start? I had pictures of both lots within the listings, and the way I'm going to do it is I'm just going to kind of show you, and if you're interested, hit say run it, and then, or just an R, I guess. And I'll put those aside, and then I will be able to take pictures of those and kind of follow some of the rules about just having a picture with what you're buying, which I like that idea because it helps with the mailing also. So let's start with the $5 group, just because I like the bling and there's a lot of bling in that one. So I'm going to move it to stage, and I'm going to hit duplicate. And I'm going to throw some out, and you can kind of look at them. And if you like it, just hit a run. So let's start with a few. Now these will start at 5. So this is a very sparkly. I would say these are kind of a smoky gray green, and then there's a big pink with that. Oh, you want that one right away? Thanks, Jamie. So this is the back. This one isn't labeled, but it's just a beautiful little flower. So I'll put that in the lineup. If I get 3, I'll run them. This is a, I'm not quite sure. I'm a sucker for stones. I love all the bling I can get on a daily basis. Trust me. I just kind of open my box of my favorite brooches and look at them because I just love looking at all of them. I'm trying to get this one in there. Yep. So this one's kind of got some of that AB stones, I think they call it, with the sparkle. So that is another one. Doesn't have a signature, but you can kind of see it has a little bit of age on the back. So that one's there. I'm going to just put the ones that don't say run out here so that we can look at them later. Now this one is a very fun one, very colorful. I always say I think the black backs are a little bit more modern brooches, but I love the colors in this one. It's a very spring kind of all around different colors. I'll put that one there. I have a couple of enamel flowers. This one is a green with blue in the middle enamel flower. This is the back, no signature on it. But what I like about this one is, if you like glow, it glows when, well, it's kind of hard to see with all my sparkly lights here, but it kind of does change to a really bright green kind of. So I'm going to put that one right here too. Put it that way. This one is a long one, and usually I sell these for a lot more, or I think I should sell them for a lot more, but this one has a little enamel missing in a few spots of the green. So I thought I'm going to throw it in the $5 tonight. And there is the back on that one. And all of these do clip and shut. So yellow is one of my favorite colors. My roses at my wedding were all yellow. So that one's out there in case, oh, you want that one run? Oh, no, that was on the other one. Well, let's run this one then. I'm going to run this one for you. Okay, so I'm going to do this, and I'm going to edit the item. I'm learning how to do this here. I'm going to take a picture of it so that you know what you're getting. And then I am going to update the listing, and I am going to start the auction on this one. Again, starting at $5 for this one. Smoky colors. Thank you for your bid. Yes, so the photo. Yep, I try to do that now. I've practiced Jamie for a couple days on test runs to make sure I got it down. So thank you. Perfect. That one will come with your blue earrings. Wonderful. You'll thank us later. I know, for sure, because I always go, who ordered what? It's a lot easier with a picture attached to it. So it's nice to be able to do that and make sure it looks right. So, all right, so we're going to continue with a few more out there and see if there's any other takers on any, and then we'll just keep going. This one here is sparkle like crazy. All the rhinestones are there. I want to say this one's a Sarah Coventry. I'm pretty sure it is. If you look at that, it says Sarah Cove. That one is a nice big sparkle. So if anybody's joining in, thank you everybody for joining in. These are $5 starts. So if you want any ran, just yell out which one you like. Again, this one is, there we focus. It is pink and kind of ruby red. And this one's got the black backing on it. So this one, really pretty. That one down there. Let's look at this one and grab this one. So this one here is, I believe it is a Monet. Nope, it is a Trafari, Crown Trafari, and that is a gold leaf. It's got some weight to it. That one also will start at $5 if you're interested. And this little bow, it's got a black stone in the middle. and got nice rhinestones all over. I don't think it has a signature, but it's got like that pattern on the back. So if anybody knows if that pattern means a certain brand, let me know, because I have a lot that have kind of like the pattern on the back of them. So that one's a little bow. That one's for $5. I have, if anybody's a hummingbird fan, I have a very sparkly hummingbird. Let me focus here. Yep, there we go. Got a green eye to it. It's kind of hard to see a little bit of the color. I think one of my lights is like a little off, so it's not really showing the great color, but it's got a green eye to it, and all its rhinestones are there. This is the back on him. Actually, it's labeled. I didn't even know that. It's got a name there. L-I, is it like an L-I-N-D or something like that? I'd have to look a little closer. Yeah, it's L-I-N-D, Lind. So that's a hummingbird. What's to the left of the Sarah Coventry? Left is a enamel kind of flower with blue in the middle, and that would start at $5. It's a goodie. What is it? It is a goodie. It's $5 starts for any of the ones I have listed out on the table. So just let me know if you'd like to run them. Ooh, run that one? Okay. This one here, right? All right. I'm going to duplicate. See if I get this going. Number 2, I'm going to edit the item. I'm going to take a picture for you. I'm getting a little faster, hopefully. Oh, that was not a good picture. But there, we'll take a picture next. And update listing. And I will start it. It's going to go for $5 for 15 seconds. It's a really pretty teal. And like I said, once you put a blue light on it, it glows. So it's really kind of hard to see in this light, but it kind of glows a lighter kind of blue. So thank you, Lulu. That one will be coming your way. Thanks. Again, anybody out here sees anything, just shout it out and I will run it. And maybe I got to move my camera back a little bit because I see that it's kind of getting full out there and I can't see all of them. All right, so this is just a little yellow rose. You want that one started? Okay, I'll add that one and then I'll just show this one real quick and then I'll put it out there. This is a blue daisy. These are kind of, I think, the older ones, and it's a little clip on the back. This one isn't missing any enamel. It's in great shape, so that's why I kind of have it out here. So this is the yellow rose, and like I said, I put it as $5. I usually run them a little bit more. It has a little enamel loss, just to let you know, a little bit on the leaf here too. The rose itself is in pretty good condition. I guess on the edges up here it's white, but I think that's kind of how it was meant to be. It's kind of got white and gold together, and this is the back of it. And I will duplicate it, and I'll edit and take a picture of it, and I will run that one for you for $5. All right, next, update listing, and I will start auction. And like I said, I will combine ship as much as I can, and then refund any overages. I don't like to pay shipping over anything that it is, and usually it's a lot less than I charge, so you'll get a refund. I usually have it starting at $5 and then 50 cents for each one after that. Thank you, Jamie. That one will be coming your way. Awesome. Any others? Anybody wants to run Blue Daisy and the Sarah Cove, please? All right. So let's start with the Sarah Cove. This, I think, is one of the older Sarah Coves from what I've seen. Solid piece. Sarah Coventries are always just really solid. So I am going to duplicate that. I am going to edit, close, remove, take a picture. Next, update listing. And I will start that one for $5. It's running for 14 seconds. Thank you, Lulu, for your bid. You know, sometimes you'll do these listings and you're like, why am I selling this one? That's probably one of these ones. Thank you, Lulu. I'll put that with your other one. And then this is the little blue daisy, which I love these because they're just lightweight and they're so cute. So I'm going to duplicate. Sorry, I talk to myself as I'm trying to do all this. And I will update the listing and I will start that one for $5. Oh, good. I just looked at the record. It looks like I'm doing okay as far as taking pictures, and they're running all right. So, little Daisy. Thank you, Lulu. Thank you, and I have similar tastes, all of those. Um, let's keep moving on. If there's anything else I missed your request, let me know. Otherwise, I'll bring out a few other ones. I have this one. This one's kind of a different flower. It's not an enamel. It almost feels like a tin. Like they did a layered colored tin with a big faux pearl, I'm guessing, in the middle. Thank you, Jamie. So I'm watching my time. I got only about a half hour left. And then I have a rose, and this is like an enamel rose. And I want to say this one had a name on it. Yes, this is a KC. If you look right here, it's a KC. Pretty good shape. I didn't see too much missing off of the enamel. I just have a ton of roses in my inventory. So that one will be right there. If anybody wants that one around, let me know. If you like the Sarah Coventrys, this is another Sarah Coventry. It's kind of a more simplistic Sarah Coventry, just real nice silver. Again, here's the back. There's the Sarah Coventry up at the top. And like I said, all of these are in good shape. These are my good ones. I have a couple different line ones. So this is like I think it's those ABs again. They kind of look really blue here, but in some light they look clear, in some lights they look purple, and you can tell this is kind of an older one. Oh, you want to run that one? Yeah, because look at how this sticks out past. I've heard that means they're older. All right, so I will duplicate and run this one for the $5. And I'm going to close that off. I'll take a picture of this one for you. And I will update the listing, and I will start auction for $5 on this one. Yeah, this one I thought immediately, I'm like, ooh, be careful when you get it. It's one of those that sometimes I call my brooches the bleeders because they're the ones that stab you as you're taking them out of packages. But thank you. Thank you, Lulu. And if you like that, I do have kind of something who knows what's up. We have all this. Sometimes you find people that have the same taste as you, and it's just great because it's like I love trading treasures because usually I come into your guys's and buy treasures, and then we just kind of swap packages in the mail. But again, this is another AB, I guess. Probably not as vintage because it stops, and it's more of a clear one. Just a nice little line. There's no signature on that one though. Got a couple here. This one is kind of a fun, I call it kind of a more romantic kind of flower, but let it focus. No real rhinestones. These are just gold balls, but it's got this real deep burgundy kind of color, and that's the back. There is no signature on that one, but you like that one too. You would like that one, Lulu. All right, I'm going to duplicate. I want to edit. Close that one. I'm getting faster at this. Take a picture, update the listing, and start the auction. This one's running for $5. Really pretty with that little gold swirl on there. Just don't eat the jewelry. I kind of sometimes catch up on when things are running the chats. Thank you, Lulu. Put that one over there. If you're looking for something unique, this one is unique. I don't know the material, but it feels like a plastic to me, but it almost feels, the flowers feel almost like a plastic, and then this is a metal. The metal is behind it. I have it on sale because there is a little of the green missing there. You'll see the pretty through the package when you get it. Yes. So, yeah, it's kind of different. And this is the back of it. So I will run this one, duplicate, and edit item. Take a picture of it for you. And this one is running. And this one is for $5, starting auction bid. Like I said, there is a little green missing right here. Just wanted to kind of point that out. All right, thank you. Vintage de Amor. I like that name. I hope I said that right. So thank you so much for that one. That one's coming your way. All right, let's add a few more fun things. How about something little cute? I have no idea where this came from, but it is a little, focus, a daisy with a ladybug on it. So if you look, the ladybug is part of it, and it has this on the back. So it has like a sticker, and I'm not quite sure. It says 1995. So, and it says KM or K Wells, I guess is the name. I'm not sure. I didn't take the sticker off because I didn't know exactly what it was, but it's like a little, and this I think is dirt. I think I can clean that off, but I'm not quite sure if it's a scratch or not. We have to see the chicken man. Chicken man. Oh, up here I messed this. I love you. I got sucked into the weird the other day. I bought an acrylic one. Let's just say, so I called him the chicken man. Very funny. You have to share. All right, I have a few more of the $5 I'll show. This one is an Avon. It is their hummingbird. I've seen this one offered other places, and it has a ruby kind of pink eye. It looks kind of dark on my picture here, but it is, if I put it out, well, look, it's more like a dark pink. So I have one of those. I have this. This kind of has a, let's focus, a metal rose in the middle, and then it's got baguettes, and then I want to say these are light lilac color, like a really light purple. Oh, you like that one too. Okay, I'll run that one for you. And this is the back. It's not, I should show the back first. So I don't know when the backs are open like that. You can see the stones, or it's kind of gold there, I guess. It's not really the stone, but I will run that one. And let's edit the item and get you a picture so you'll know exactly what's coming your way. With my fingers in it, I apologize. Everybody's going to be like, do your nails, Denise. And I'm like, yeah, I'm a kind of a tomboy. I don't do them a lot. Oh, they're foil backed. Okay, that's great to know. Thank you. Yeah, I thought the uniqueness in this was this like metal rose in the middle. I hadn't seen one of those before. I thought that was kind of unique. Thank you, Jamie. Add that into your grouping. I have this. This is something different. I hadn't seen one of these before. And I'm not quite sure what it is, but I think these are faux pearls around the edges. And then there's these little amber color rhinestones. And then there's these red stones. And so this is the back of it. I didn't see a signature, but kind of more unique, I guess. So kind of got some heavy weight to it a little bit. All right, here's another blingy one. And I think this one has some age to it. I'm not quite sure, but it's a little more unique. It has, I think, one of those AB stones in the middle. Has little rhinestones all around, kind of forming a star pattern around it. And then some big clear kind of baguettes around the, or not baguettes, the baguettes are square, but kind of rhinestones around the edge. So it's a really blingy one. Again, all of them are starting at $5. If you want me to run it, oh, the back on this one is, it looks like this. This one you can kind of see through them. So I'm thinking that means they're glass, maybe? Not quite sure, but that's the back on that one. And that's what that looks like. And you probably just are hearing my boys upstairs yelling, and I apologize. Oh, you want me to run that one? The bedrooms are above my den here, and they love to play games. So in the evenings, you will hear some yelling going on at my house. I'll edit the item, put the picture in there for you. Add a new one. Picture. Next. Update listing. And I have that one running for $5 right now. Thank you, Lulu. Yeah, really pretty kind of color to it. Kind of nice and fun. I like the clear ones. I love to make picture frames, you know, like just not glue them. I never glue my brooches to anything, but just kind of display them on soft picture frames. Thank you. That one will be coming to you, Lulu. Can you run the one that looks like a metal flower? This one here? Or the color? This one? All right. Lulu, this one. Yeah, it feels like tin to me, I think. And that's the back. So I will definitely tin. Okay, good to know. I didn't even know they made them like that. So I will edit this item, take a picture of it. I keep saying that every time. You guys are probably like, Denise, we have heard that 100 times. Just update your listing and go. So here we go, starting at 5. It's okay. Thanks. I say it every time too. I know it helps to like, I think, walk through your steps vocally. It just helps me remind me what to do. Yep. Perfect. Thank you so much, Lulu. Get back in your file. All right. Let's see what else I have. If there was anything else, I'll just throw out a few of the other quick ones here that I have. As far as just the $5, and then we can look at some of the $3 if you're interested. This is labeled Austria down underneath here, but why it's running for the 5 and not a lot more is I think the pin used to go from here to here, and it looks to me somebody broke it and replaced it with this one. So otherwise, like to hang it where you didn't see the pin going through it too. So, but pretty. It's kind of a black or a smoky dark gray with clear. So it's kind of, is it glued? I don't know if it's glued or if it's soldered on there. It's hard to tell. I mean, it almost looks glued to me, doesn't it? I think that's what happened. And you can see right underneath in there, it says the Austria right down in that hole there. So that's what's kind of a shame. But yeah, the pin I think is glued. Oh, you want to run it still? Okay. I just like it because I kind of still can display it like just that way, which I think. So I'll run it just in case anybody's interested in it. I think it's beautiful. You don't see a lot of like the dark black kind of rhinestone look. So I think I like that. And I'll start the auction. I feel like you're teasing me. There you go. It's running, Lulu. I have a couple $3 I think, Lulu, you would love. Some of the flowers. So I might have to go there and show you some because I know $3 is a great starting price. Thank you, Lulu. I'll add that into your file. And these are just the last couple $5 I have. This is, I think, a more modern one. It's got pink, light pink, and then black on the outside. And it's not signed by anybody that I can see. Yeah, I like the black too. I like the black rhinestones. So this one has little black ones with the pink on it. And then this is just a single little rose. But I believe, no, this one is not signed. I just thought this one was got some age because if you look at the hook, it's one of these. It's not the twist hook. It's the old-fashioned kind of C clasp, I think is what somebody said. So that's just a cute little rose that I had. And then I just had a music note. If anybody, if teacher or anybody, this is a Napier. This one's signed on the back. Where are you signed? I know you're signed. Right there. It's a Napier, and it's a music notes, and it's got all its rhinestones. Really pretty gold. So I had a few other smaller ones in there as far as the gold. Just to let you know, this is just a plain gold bow. If anybody likes bows, I believe this is a, nope, this is a Napier too. So if you like that one. All right, let's move on to, if you guys don't mind, I only have about, I would say, less than 15 minutes left. If you're okay, I'm just going to clear these off to the side just so people don't get confused with them. And I'm officially a fan. I love it. I love the brooch shows. So let's start off. I'm going to move to the $3. And let's just start off here. And some of these I would probably run for a lot more, but I like perfection, and a few of these have some, I would say, imperfections. If you don't mind them, I think you'll like it. So this is a $3 one. It would usually be a lot more, but I think somebody glued, I could see glued the center back down. So I'm thinking the center had busted off. But it's a beautiful metal. enamel, and it has a few little, I think, imperfections on it. So that's why I put it to the $3 group. So if you're interested in that, I put this little guy to the $3 group too. It's a little daisy. This is the back. It's, somebody says always V for vintage, but this is the back. And the reason why I have this one a little lower is it's starting to lose its enamel on the leaf. Otherwise, the yellow's in pretty good shape. There's one little black dot there. I don't know if I can clean that. You want this one, Ram? The yellow daisy? I think it's so cute. So I will duplicate and I will edit that and I will take the picture. Take a picture of it. And I will update that. And that one is starting for $3. A cute little just daisy, a little lightweight. Like I said, the back here, it's got the V. And the only imperfection is the green is starting to peel on the leaf there a little bit. And I did notice the orange has something way down underneath in there too, just to let you know. But when it's holded like this, when you hold it like this, you can't really see it. Thank you, Vintage D'Amour. All right, let's start a few other ones. This is a little unique. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's more current or not, but it's just a blue button kind of, and it's got a flower on it. And this is just the back. So I'm guessing that's kind of somebody just painted. It almost reminds me of a button more than anything. Start that one at 3. I have this one starting at 3 too. It's got the blue with the gold. It's not signed. A little more lightweight, but it does have the older C clasp, as you can see. So I'm guessing it's got a little bit more age to it than some of the others. So that one's starting at $3. I have this one starting at 3. It's big, but these move. So I like it, but it drives me crazy a little bit with the moving. So this is the back. So you can see they kind of move around. So you could kind of pose it how you want to pose it, I guess. And this has got red. Oh, you want that one around? All right. You like the movement. You could pose it in whatever direction you want. You can make it really small. You can make it really big, I guess. Edit item, close. And let's get you a picture of it. My finger right on the big stone. Let's not do that. Update. Oh no. Update listing. And it is running. Thank you guys for all your purchases. This is so much fun. It's a great way to spend a Thursday night with all of you. I appreciate you guys coming in. Got about 10 more minutes and then I'm going to raid over to Monica, another new seller. Thank you, Lulu. All right. Lulu, you're going to save on shipping for sure. Let me tell you. All right. Let's start with a few other more unique ones. I have a gold elephant. It's got a rhinestone eye, and then it's got like 6 rhinestones in the back with a little enamel. Not signed from what I can see. That's the back of it. If anybody's into elephants. This is, I think, a little bit more of an older one too again. The reason why I didn't care for the fact that the pin was like seen kind of from the outside, but I think this is a stone as far as I can see. And then this is like a faux pearl on the side there. So that one's for $3 if you want that. This is kind of a little more unique thing. Reminds me of like a bat. I don't know if that's good or bad. It's got a gigantic pink colored stone within three little pink rhinestones at the top. And this is the back. I didn't see any signature on it. Just kind of looks like a little girly bat to me. Let's see what else I got here. I got, oh, Lulu, you might like this one. I have a feeling. I got a couple different different flowers. This is an enamel blue with gold in the middle. This is the back, and it can be a pendant too. So it can be a necklace or it could be a brooch. Heavyweight. You like that one. And what I like about it is it really glows a different, almost like a light green when you put the black light on it. I will definitely run that one. Duplicate. Edit. Item. And I will run that starting now for $3. Thank you guys for this one. Yeah, it's really pretty and it's really solid. And I like that it can be a necklace too. If you just want to add it to a nice gold necklace, it would be really pretty. And it's kind of got the gold around the edges. I didn't see anything missing really on it at all. So very pretty color. Thank you, Linda. I think that's your first purchase. I appreciate that. Thank you. I will put that over in your pile. All right, I have another couple little unique, this is enamel flowers too. I think it's just so dainty and so cute, but I have it running for only 3 because it is missing some of the black enamel. Now, if you really wanted, you probably could use a Sharpie and color it in, but that is not my style. 2 little daisies with the black, and this is the back. It's got a little pin right up in here. You want that one, Rand? Sure. It's cute. I just thought it's such a dainty little cute thing. Okay. Edit item. Take a picture. Next. Update listing. Start boxing. There we go. That one's running for $3. The leaf is fine. The leaf looks like it's not missing anything. The flowers themselves are not. It was just the stem down here has a little kind of the enamel starting to wear off kind of view. Cute. Thank you, Vintage Demore. Demore. If you have a name and you want me to use it, let me know. I usually just call by everybody by their name, the screen name, I guess, if you want it. Let's run, I don't know if anybody's interested in this. It's like a painted horse, I think. A little different. This is the backing on it. Just to let you know, it's like almost a plastic material. This one is pink, real delicate kind of pink color. And that's the back on that one. Kind of looks like an older backing on it too. Put that one down there for $3. Oh, you want that one, Rand? Okay. These all start at 3, just to let you know. Edit item, close, remove. And that one is running for 3. That's a real pretty shiny pink. Thank you, everyone. Got about 5 more minutes. So if there's anything anybody wants, I don't see any pre-bids on my other items. I can show a few of the other items, but I'm having fun showing the brooches. So I guess we can continue this on the way through. And any of the other items in the listing, of course, will be in the buy it now. So definitely look there if you're interested. Thank you, Vintage. All right. And then I have this, if anybody's interested in this. This to me is kind of like just a flat back, and this is the back on it. It must be vintage a little bit. Well, maybe not. It has this kind of back on it. Run the horse. I will definitely run the horse. I'm going to try to start doing this as fast as I can to get as many in before we end. Let me take a picture for you. Update the listing. And it is running. The horse is running. That was kind of unique. I hadn't seen one before. The horse is cool, isn't it? It's kind of different. I thought it was kind of interesting. Oh, yes, those 952 hoops are in the shop. I can run them too if you'd like. Thank you so much, Linda. Yeah, just to show them to you. I'll put them in the shop. You can buy them. They'll be the same price that I had here in the auction, but these are the hoops, just to show you. So yeah, those will be, you want me to run them right now? I can rerun them really quickly. Well, let me find them here. I can move them to stage really quick. Move to stage. Restart the auction, and they are running for $5 right now. And they just shine. And I did clean them up pretty good. I don't even know if I wore them, actually. I probably bought them part of a lot of auction somewhere. But yeah, they're very pretty. I love them. Thank you, Lulu. Awesome. I'll show you one more thing that is 925 that I think is just beautiful if anybody wants me to run it. But it is a bracelet. It opens right here, and it opens this way. So it's got like a, where you put it in, and then it's got a safety lock on it, and it just sparkles, and it's gold. but it does have right in here, you can see the 925 China. And I think I had that starting at $12. If anybody would be interested in that, I can run that too. Otherwise, it'll be in the buy it now too. Let's see what else I have to run right at the end here. I have these little fork and knife silverware brooch. I don't know if anybody's interested in something like that, but it's the cutest little thing. Oh, you want me to run that? I thought it was adorable. I was like, oh my goodness, it's so cute. And I'm starting that at $3 one too. Move to stage, duplicate, edit item, and I am going to be running and flipping over here pretty soon. Let me take a picture of it next. Update the listing, and I will start auction. It is just they're just adorable. It's so cute. I was just like, where did these come from? They're just adorable little things. Yeah, they're super cute. So they're very lightweight. I just thought they're like the vintage old little. Thank you, Linda. I'll have those come in. And I have a spoon too. Now this is gold. It's a little different gold tone, color. It is a little bigger than the fork and the knife, just to let you know. So if you're interested in that, I'd start that at $3 too. I thought that was, oh, you want me to run that one too? Yeah, you got to have the whole set, right? You got to do that. And I think this might be my last item because I definitely want to get over to raid Monica right at the right time and give her the chance to do a wonderful shopping experience too. So I will update this, and this will be my last item. I just want to say thank you. Thank you. Look for the items in the buy it now. I'll stick them in there if you didn't get a chance. Let me start this, 15 seconds, and this is running. And I appreciate everybody. I will try to have some more live shows. I love doing like the live brooch picket kind of thing. So yes, thank you so much everybody for attending. I appreciate it so much. And I'll ship your treasures out tomorrow. So thank you everyone. I appreciate you guys coming in. It was a great new seller experience. Again, thank you, Jamie. I am going to try to raid Monica of Maximalist Manor. Please like her, give her a like too. She'll have a wonderful show. I'm going to end the stream and raid. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening, guys.